James catches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining.
Oh yeah. We packing somebody up tonight. Hey. Come on in, take your shoes off before we close the door. A few rules, heat packing the air, we about to blow. This the basement, ain't nobody safe, you already know. Grab a seat and kick your feet before you get too comfortable. You want the X's and the O's, the Trey, yes and no, friends and the foes, the Butlers and the Heroes. You can feel it in your soul, the win the ring is the goal. But if somebody need to go, we be sure to let you know. Going hard for my dogs is an everyday thing. Like Jimmy down the lane of 13 off the screen. Whole squad keep it tucked like number 17. Bring your takes and your memes, going hard for the team. Going down in the basement. It's going down in the basement. Get your takes off. Get your takes off. Going down in the basement.
Would somebody please fucking kill me? I hate this fucking team! Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Yo. Fuck. I hate this team, bro. He lost 108-95. Why the fuck does Denver keep scoring 108 points? That is the third game of this series that they have ended with 108 fucking points. And Miami cannot do shit about it, bro. Fuck! I hate this team, bro. My name's Royal. Doesn't really matter. There are people here and stuff. Shelton, Bubba, Jazz, Kang Gang, TJ. Don't care, bro. It was... What's happening? Oh, my bad. I'm hearing shit in my ear. But Jesus Christ, dog. Like, it was so much shit wrong with this game, bro. Jokic didn't play particularly well. He played good, but he was 8 of 19 from the field. Jamal Murray, 5 of 17 from the field. But everything else, Eric Gordon, 27 motherfucking points. Bruce Brown, 21 motherfucking points. 11 of them in the fourth quarter while he's isoing Duncan ass over and over and over again. Oh my God, bro. Not yet. Pack Jimmy the fuck up. I'm sick of him. Get him out of here. Get the fuck off of my roster. I don't give a shit about none of that. Injury, leg, toe, ankle, head bone connected to the hip bone. I don't give a fuck. Get him out of here. If you're not going to show up in the NBA Finals and you're not going to say you injured, then I don't care to have you on this fucking roster. I'm not going to sit on here and ISO this whole time. TJ, tell me what the fuck you see going on with this series.
Honestly, isn't this so on brand for the Miami Heat to get us all the way here? All the emotion, all the ups and downs, get us all the way to the finals for the one matchup other than the New York Knicks where we actually felt good. We thought, maybe we could probably beat these niggas. Not so. They are folding live before our eyes. Max Strus, I don't know if he's made a shot all series. He needs to get shot off the roster. That's what the fuck needs to happen to him. Get him out of here. Jimbo, somebody call a dude from Catfish. Call his name Nev. Call Nev because Jimmy had me fooled. He had me thinking he was him. I was lied to, led astray, bamboozled. The wool was pulled over my eye. Get him out of here. We gonna get to specific. But I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted.
No. They can say whatever they want to about role players, bro. Like, I do not care about what the role player do, bro. I don't. Like, okay, Max Strus, he's fucking terrible. He should not be starting anymore. Duncan should be in the starting lineup. And y'all know that I almost threw up in my fucking mouth saying that. Like, Duncan Robinson has been our best player at times in a series. In the NBA Finals. Like, Jess, your turn.
I can't say that I had like the highest expectations, not just for this game, but the series in general. But like the fact that it's like at the hands of Aaron Gordon and Bruce, it just hurt. Like it stings on like another level that it wasn't just like the Jokic Murray masterclass. In fact, one of them, as you mentioned, was pretty awful. And the other one is in foul trouble, ankle hurting, in the locker room, sitting on the bench with ice, and we got cooked. There is no excuse for that. There is nothing that you can tell me. I would say, we partially did it to ourselves. And, I thought Ariel said something really like insightful during the game about like, it can't just be bursts of that energy. Like this is the NBA Finals. Like you have to play like that the whole game. You can't go on a run at the end of the second quarter or this or that and expect to win. This is a good team. I'm not going to take away credit from Denver, but it's like we can't do that on the flip side either. Like, I mean, it's ridiculous. There's no excuse for them. I definitely expect next game to be the last game. I know that sounds pessimistic, and you guys can come after me for it. I don't care. You guys won't. I'm talking about everybody else. But going down 3-1, I don't think that we are going to be capable the way that our team is equipped of being the second team ever to come back from that deficit. And it's not looking good.
Jessica, I want to get you on the record from me and letting you know it doesn't matter if these fucking commenters come after you. They're fucking robots too. Zeros and ones. Algorithm holes. We don't give a fuck what you got to say about what we got to say. None of you. Some of them might. I don't care on behalf of all of us. How about that? Bubba, tell me what you saw. You got me fucked up. No, we ain't. Denver in 5. Shit over with, bro. Don't come in here with that shit, bro. Take that over. Don't come in here with that. Because that's not happening, bro. Go ahead, Bubba.
2 words, y'all. Poetic justice. What
That's
happened?
a movie starring by 2 parts.
What happened tonight? That one hurt. Can't lie. I was so confident we were going to win this game. Brian was totally right. Told me on last stream, go enjoy your Friday night. You're young. Enjoy it. No, I watched that. I watched that tonight. I watched Max Strus be the worst player on the planet again tonight. Bro, Max Strus sold all of his magic beans for 1 game against Chicago in front of all of his DePaul friends. Let's be real. Duncan Robinson was cool that you hit a contested 3 and then got picked on by Bruce Brown, Cain legend, who probably should be a Miami Heat right now. And Jimmy Butler is the biggest tease in the history of this game. There is no player like him. He's either a first ballot Hall of Famer or he's the dude that's been on 3 teams in 3 years. Like, he literally makes no sense. The last 3 minutes of the game when we were down 10, I still had hope because, again, it's happened so many times. And the way he would immediately get the ball, not even take a dribble and give it to Martin or Lowry or Robinson. I think Duncan Robinson in the last 5 minutes took more dribbles than anybody else. And I don't know how the flying fuck that is possible in the NBA Finals, dog, considering he was out of the rotation months ago. And I really thought we were going to win this game. I really was like, relax, we're good, back against the wall. The Nuggets came out there and said, we're a championship team, bro. We are 10 dudes deep, pause. We got shooters everywhere, and we're not going to go away. Like, to do for Aaron Gordon to drop 27 in front of Dwayne Wade and for us to drop both games in his building while Mickey Arison hands out his toilet paper towels to the fans is fucking shameful. But it's okay because Tyler Herro's coming back game 2. When he comes back game 2.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up! I don't want to hear that shit this evening. Talk about this loss and how depressing it is. Nothing else. Let me read some donos before you go, Sheltman. Want to thank Jose A. Lucas with the $2 dono. He said, why go to the finals just to lose again? Who the fuck knows? Some of our dumbasses sat on this very network and predicted winning. How dare we lie to you? Like I'm finna do again at the end of the show. Thank you, Lucky_Luciano23 with the $2 dono. Strus Gabe combined for 12 points on 4 of 27 the last 2 games. Gabe has maxed out. We appreciate what he has given us. This is the NBA Finals. I have no smoke for Gabe. Max Strus, got a little smoke for him. He should not be starting. But the person whose fault that is, I'm going to get to. Because Spo, we got to have a conversation, brother, man. Me and you. Thank you, JP, with the 20 bones. He said, grateful for this playoff run. Love Miami. But wow, Herro is disgusting. Herro is disgusting savage. All he needed to do while his boys were battling was rest up and recover, and he couldn't even come back in game 3. What a weak human being. I don't want to do Tyler Herro slander right now. Darius Jordan, nasty man, with the $2 dono. He said, Damian Lillard, save us. Oh, he said the only way that he wouldn't come here is if Miami won a title. We have no worries when that comes to issue because we about to get blowed out. Thank you, somebody with the $2 dono. He said, Bambi, Butterfingers with 7 turnovers.
Don't care.
This was a bad. This was a bad turnover game for Bam, but like, he was the best player on our team. Has been the entire finals. Just gonna be playing with you, brother. Thank you, Alex Campbell, with the $4.99 dono. He said, what dirt does Strus have on Spo? Infidelity. Obviously, that's the number one. He got some Ime Udoka shit going on, and Strus got it on the camera phone. Thank you, Darius Jordan, again, nasty man, with the $50 dono. He said, oh, man, what, bro? My brain just shut down when I read that shit. He said, oh, man, Strus got to see me, man, 2 goose eggs in the finals.
He's built like a goose egg, too.
Come on now. Justin Franklin with the $1.99 dono. He said, don't let us get one incoming. Bro, you know it's going to be some of them. The coolest with the $9.99 dono. She said, our franchise players were outscored by Bruce Brown and Aaron Gordon. Remember when I said Jimmy wasn't a top 10 player last stream and y'all dork fans called me a dumb nun? Absolutely incredible. They're going to call your ass a dumb nun again when you get your ass back up here one of these days talking like that. James Todd with the $20 dono. He said, I'm upset. But then I look at Denver's team, compare the eyes, and I shoulder shrug. They're the better team. Our 2 best players pump fake everything and miss bunnies at the rim. Season ends on Monday, y'all. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. If y'all would have told me coming into this series that Denver scored 108 points in 3 games, I would tell you that the Miami Heat are 2-1 in those games.
Yep.
I would have told you easily because that plays to like the style that we need to hold them as, but apparently it don't matter how we play. HM with the $5 dono, he said, poor roster construction bites us. If Riley finds a way to pay Gabe and Strus, I'm done until he retires. Why the fuck is Highsmith not playing, Spo? We got some smoke to Spo. Thank you, Alex, with the $2 dono. He said, can someone tell me if Herro's ovaries still hurt? I think he meant Heroes. Don't know. Y'all listen to my wife just like I do. She said, send them likes up. Absolutely. Run them shits up. And if you can, please subscribe to the Basement Sports Network if you're not already. Most of y'all be subscribing. We fuck with y'all. We rock with y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. But if you're not, make sure you hit that subscribe button for us. Henley L with the $5 dono. He said, Team Dr. Jimmy Butler guarantees Herro will be back game 5. Don't care about nothing Jimmy Butler got to say. Sorry this took me so long, but go ahead, Professor Shelton.
Yeah, there was an incident that occurred over the last few days. I don't know if anyone's paying attention to national news. There's like wildfires in Nova Scotia, and the air quality in New York City has been the worst since 9/11. Somehow, your Miami Heat managed to choke more than the people in the city of New York tonight than the last few days. So, wow. It was an absolutely pathetic performance from an energy standpoint. I was fuming at the TV because of the level of effort that these dudes were giving. The only saving grace from this game is that I know that I've probably watched the last few minutes of Max Strus' Heat career. That's the one thing that makes me happy because this dude is 5 of 31 in 4 games. Unreal trash performance. This series is sort of the culmination of everything we've been saying all year long. We don't have talent. We are getting out-talented. We don't have the size. They are simply bigger and stronger than us. We don't have the things that an NBA Finals winning team has. We got here on grit and heart, and that's nice and that's cool, but it doesn't win you the championship. We're coming up short because you have undrafted players shooting 0 for 10, 1 of 6. They're getting blown by every single possession defensively. And so ultimately, this is the culmination of a failed offseason, a failed trade deadline, and every single fucking thing we've been saying for 106 games to this point.
People are going to hate that, but it's fucking true. We shouldn't be here. I'm just going to tell you that. I don't know fucking we should not be here. And this is what's being proved repeatedly in this fucking series. Every game, we are outclassed, bro. Like, and it does not matter how they want to beat us, bro. They are just continuing to do that. But there's one player culprit who a couple of these comments are mentioning. Jimmy trademarked him only to pass up open shots in the paint. Constantly fraud. He and Bam just aren't good enough offensively to carry. Jimmy is still drinking coffee and wine. Take this L, Alex, with the $2 dono. Don't mind me with the $1.99 dono. He said, we do not have enough. I don't know why you got the crying emoji. We knew that before we came in here. We just thought that some of our parts would be magically delicious in the NBA Finals. It was not. Thank you, Alex Campbell, with the $4.99 dono. He said, Max misses more assignments than a lazy college student. Bro, don't talk about me like that. You just gonna call me a hoe right in my face. Just to bless with the $1.99 dono. Ah! Miami choking more than Zion's baby mama. That boy Zion. Shut up. Yeah, but I want to talk about Jimbo. Has not given me enough this series. Did not give me enough this game. I just don't feel like in any game up to this point in this series, I have gotten enough. Like, he's done things and he's done stuff. And he's done stuff and things. But I have not gotten enough in any individual game for me to be like, I still fuck with this man, like as the lead player on a championship contending team. TJ, am I just a prisoner of the moment, or are you seeing something similar?
Nah, bro. It was this way in the Boston series. The only difference was you got ridiculous shooting from everywhere else. Like, bruh, y'all see the name. He is a role player merchant. He will kick out to Caleb Martin, Strus, Kyle Lowry in a heartbeat, bro. Like, he don't want no smoke. He'll get you some moments here and there, but bruh, he's so passive. And it's not even like regular Jimmy passive. It's like, I got a layup and I'm passing out of it. It's like, I got a wide open mid-range jump shot and I'm not taking it. I'm just going to keep dribbling. I'm going to settle for this 3. Like, and then he'll do things in the fourth quarter, and then you look at your box score, and he got 25, and it's like, oh, Jimmy had to – no! Jimmy was awful for 3 quarters again. And it's felt like it's been that way the entire series, where he's god-awful for 3 quarters, and then somehow, some way, he weasels his way into 18 points. He weasels his way into 20 points. Like, that's just what's happening, man. But for Heat fans who've watched this team all year long, who watched him do the thing that we're waiting for him to do that he hasn't done yet, like, he has not left his impact. There's no energy. There's no hollering from Jimmy. There's no excitement. There's none of that, man. And he's just like going through the motions. You know, when he said that he teamed up with the third stringers to beat the first stringers in Minnesota, I know his ass was getting carried back then too, because ain't no way. This is ridiculous, bro. We're waiting for our best player to be the best player. And right now, the best player is looking like Bam Adebayo, who we've been saying is a fucking third option all year long. So it's like, bruh, when is Jimmy going to show up? Because we're a Jimmy away from it not mattering if Max Strus is shooting terrible. It not mattering if Kyle Lowry wants to throw murder passes and wants to dribble, and throw the ball out of bounds. It don't matter if Caleb Martin's not making shots, because we have our best player doing best player things.
Yeah, bro, like that's the biggest problem, bro. Like, when everything's not working perfectly, you need your best player to kind of cover up. And that's what people have grown accustomed to Jimmy. That's what you're talking about. We're waiting for Jimmy to cover up the things that we knew would plague us in this series. Like we knew that we would have a bad Gabe Vincent game. We knew we'd have a bad Max Strus game. The one fucking thing we thought we could count on was Jimmy Butler being able to take advantage of a soft-ass defense. Denver is doing nothing out there that's forcing Jimmy to play like this. And that's the biggest problem. Jess, I want you to go ahead and talk about what you said from Jimmy in this series or this game. I don't give a fuck.
No, I totally agree with everything that Twan said. And I heard something earlier. I think it said that Jimmy, when he's dropped 30 plus, we've been 5-0 in the finals, or not in the finals, in the playoffs this year. He hasn't done that again. And it's not, oh, well, we're playing the Nuggets. He did it on the Bucks. There's no reason you don't do it against. It's not like, oh, it's the Denver Nuggets. You did it on Giannis's head, dropped 40. Like nothing has changed except for all of us sitting here wondering, is his ankle bothering him? Are these stories about his dad or something true? Like what is good? Because we're all here like searching for like, what is it? And like, I see some people on Twitter that are like, well, what do you want him to do? Drop 40 every night? I'm not asking for that. But it looks like he's out there not giving a shit. We're asking for effort. If you're not going to be hitting shots, at least dive for every loose ball. Don't break your hand like Tyler Herro, but, effort, like real effort. Sorry, Twan. But it's like he looks just like indifferent. And like maybe some people are like, oh, well, are you reading into that? And who cares what it like? He looks like body language is huge. And like I think we're coming back to this topic we talked about all year, like the identity of our team. And it's like, on any given night, it's just like, who's going to take it upon themselves? And like, I totally agree that, listen, especially tonight in the last few games, it's been Bam. But like you said, you can't, a role player is a role player because you can't rely on them to have some breakout game every night. You're not going to have the Caleb Martin series again. Like this was never stuff that a real NBA team could rely on. And that's the stuff that while it's magical at some points and you got all these guys going off, that magical run is going to come to an end and bite you in the ass when you don't have solid shit to rely on. And, when Jimmy decides to disappear, what are you going to do? And I know people are going to be mad. Oh, he didn't disappear. I understand. He ends up with 25, 20, whatever. It doesn't matter because you don't feel his impact on the game. And instead of putting everything that he can out there for what could be the second to last game of the season, he looks like he's got it, and he's just not leaving it all on the floor. And I at least want to be able to walk away from this game or this series saying they left it all on the floor. And I can't say that. I can't.
That is I kind of like the thing that is infuriating is that when you start to think about like the whole identity thing, like this team has zero identity in terms of play style. Like there's nothing that we can rely on. There's nothing that we can go to. In terms of attitude, that became the identity of this roster. Like they gonna fight your ass for every possession of an entire game, grind the game down. But that's not what we get. That's not what we're looking at. Like we're looking at them lay down, bro. And that to me is the most infuriating thing. Like I can't fuck with a team that's gonna lay down. And it's like you didn't think that this one would because they got Jimmy. But this motherfucker laying down, bro. And that's what's got me so fucked up about it. Bubble, what you been seeing from Jimmy Butler, bro?
So if you take away the free throws tonight, his stat line is 19, 7, and 7. I don't know why everybody's freaking out. That is the best game of Point Justice's career. Why is everybody freaking out? In the NBA Finals, Justice Winslow dropped 19, 7, and 7 as our number one. Oh, Jimmy Butler played tonight? Oh, shit. Yeah, no, that shit was fucking sad. Let's be real. Deferring to Strus, Martin, Robinson in the final 3 minutes of an NBA Finals game with D Wade in the crowd, shameful. Where is the Jimmy Butler who talks shit to Grant Williams? Where's he at? Where's the Jimmy Butler and the Heat team that was pissed at the Nuggets for effectively ending Morris's career? Here's the best question. Where is Tyler Herro? Because I heard game 2 he'd be back. But don't worry, I think I know where he is. If you just go to homes.com, there are so many incredible homes in Portland, Oregon right now. Just tell me what that means. What? I look just like you, Tyler, and I fucking hate you because you fucking suck. And you don't show up in the biggest moment, and whoop-de-doo. Once again, in the last game of the season, my guess is that Tyler's going to come out there and give us 10 solid minutes. Spo's going to pull his ass, and we will see you in Portland, my man. in an incredible Blazers uniform with Andre Simmons, the 3rd overall pick. Everybody. Because let me tell y'all this shit. This needs to get taken off Spotify. 14 needs to get out of the fucking jersey, bro. Everything. And Jimmy Butler needs to remember who the fuck he is, because he's about to have 0-2 in the finals after all he talks about is, I don't have a championship on my resume. No problem, my man. Instead of having a championship on your resume, how about you have 2 losses in the championship on your resume? Let's start with that. I don't know if Jimmy Butler's going to get back here again. Dame said he's on the way. Donovan Mitchell said he was on the way. Are we trusting this? I see everybody freaking out with the no. Donovan Mitchell was in Miami actually passing the ball to Bam Adebayo in front of Miami fans. And it didn't happen. So let's be real, y'all. Jimmy Butler is the only possible way this Miami Heat team could have won a championship. And in the biggest moment, he has not been the guy that he says he is. And the entire series, really, he's been deferring to players who have gotten him this far, to be completely honest with you. So if you want to prove me wrong and be the second player to go be down 3-1, this is how you like it. You want to get it out the mud. You want to have the back against the wall. Go ahead, Jimmy. But it's not going to happen, bro. Instead, you are going to go out.
Brother, I'm going to stop you real quick. The only player to do that is named LeBron Ramon James. Jimbo is not that.
He on Jimmy's rock, man. And he taking 17 shots, bro, in 45 minutes.
Jimmy and Bam have to take those 2 L's on that resume, brother. So, like, we got to talk about that, too. That's not a good start to it. Alex with the 2 Dickie in dollars talk about this team is softer than Justice head strokes. That was so cringe, bro. Like, that is fucking grotesque, bro.
Stand up, brother.
Gentlemen, I want you to do me a favor. Remove this cracker from my show.
Why you kick that man out of there?
His name was Alex.
Thank you, Twist, for the $1.99 donut. He said, magically delicious, got me crying. That shit was funny, wasn't it? Darius Jordan with the $5 donut. He said, imagine having 2020 finals, 2020 finals, Jimmy. Yeah, we the series would be over. Like, that Jimmy would have been the best player on the court. Alex again with the $2 donut. He said, careful, Riley is looking at Gordon like a supermax.
Cap.
Yeah. You're right. Dame is on the way. Thank you, King Might Be with the $10 donut. He said, guys, I'm mentally exhausted. I don't know if I can sit with my wife again explaining what's happening while dying inside watching this team lose. My blood pressure. I hope my insurance kicks in soon. If you're looking for insurance, check out my guy James Pugh and the people over at Simple Health Advisors. Ladies and gentlemen, insurance does not need to be complicated. Make sure you email our guy or give him a call. Email him at jpugh@simplehealthadvisors.com or give him a call at 321-345-7738. Take the comment off so they can see the number. But again, that number is 321-345-7738. Appreciate my boy Mike B with the law. Beautiful. ATM, thank you for the $5 dono. Hope you're having a good night. He said Lillard has made it open and obvious that he wants to be in Miami. What the fuck is Pat going to do? Trade Jimmy for Dame and let him and Bam run through the East. I don't think that's the plan. I don't think that's the plan, though. I think the plan is to get away with trading them Herro. Because their only competition is I see you, Shelton. The only competition would be Brooklyn. And Brooklyn is not trying to come up off of nothing. They're trying to center a package around Dinwiddie and shit like that. And it comes down to a matter of how many picks they can throw out there. But I think the Heat's picks are a little bit better, and he can trade like 4 of them. But I don't think they're going to trade all 4. Either way. But yeah, Dame on the way. Somebody with the $5 don't know. He said, how does Jimmy destroy Giannis and Drew Holiday 40, 50-plus point games and now go soft in the finals and not attacking fat, slow Jokic? Somebody please explain. If we could, we would, my brother. Like, that, you asking the same question we asked. We trying to tell you. You tell us what the fuck he doing out there. Alex again with the $2 don't know. He said Bam could have Vincent down low and not post up. Bro, who did he have? He had Kentavious Caldwell Pope on his hip in the 4th, and threw up this little soft-ass jumper that came up short. Somebody said this on Twitter. I can't remember who it was, so I'm going to take credit for it. But it seems like every time Bam has a smaller defender on him and he goes up for that jump hook, he's leaving it short. That sounds like pussy to me. Like, I ain't going to hold you. That's just what it is.
He dunked on Jokic, and then he has Casey and these guys half his size, and he's like, I'm a float it up. I don't know.
Come on now. Thank you, Alex Kevin with the $4.99. Don't know. He said if Duncan Robinson can drive middle effectively, why can't Jimmy Butler? Duncan Robinson was the best at putting the ball on the floor, bro. Just being real. Like, and that shit is disgusting. Thank you, Alex, with the $2. Don't know. He said Herro's, bro, you having a problem, bro. It's an old Herro. Herro's girl wear the pants around the house. We know that already. I want to bring up one of the realest folks that I ever met in my life because I just met him not too long ago, and he real in person too, ladies and gentlemen. My dog, Big 55, Cain Kendall. Kendall. Kendall, my boy, go ahead and cook about whatever it is that you came here to talk about.
Well, I came here to talk about one thing, and then you said what you said, so I'm here to cook. Yo, egghead, omelet head ass. No, I'm just playing. It was fun, y'all, but when you play a team that's well coached, equally as smart, but they got the athleticism and the talent and that profile that I've been fiending for, that's the result you're going to get, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, man. My man Threat let off a very good tweet. I feel so bad right now for Jimmy and Bam, bro. Like, it's just like when Kevin Love do something, you like, let's go. Oh, thank God, Kevin Love. Oh, it's like, woo, thank Kevin Love relief buckets. Kyle Lowry started doing stuff. It was, woo, Kyle Lowry. It's just like, ain't nothing consistent. And it's meeting his head at this point. And it just sucked because them boys, I don't know, bro. It might. That fourth quarter, I started getting that Game 5 San Antonio 2014 feeling, bro. And we know if you really know, you know what happened in that game. And that's how I'm kind of like feeling right now. And it's just like, damn. But at the same time, if they gonna win a chip, of course they're gonna do it the hard way. But it ain't looking like that's gonna go down. 5 fouls for Jokic. Couldn't win them minutes.
Bro went out. We was down 10. Bro came back. We was down 9.
+1. It was like Cody Zeller plus minus at that point. Only +1. I can't even kill the squad like on it from a game perspective. Besides Max and Gabe, straight ass dog dookie. Especially Max Strus, bro. Like, we know who won that battle after the Who stand. Even though I'm good off of both of them, because we at that point, ladies and gentlemen. Transaction season. Damian Lillard. This me throwing up that zero. I need it. And we need it, ladies and gentlemen. No reason to run from it. It is the truth. And yeah, man, it was a cool run. But I ain't really feeling too confident moving forward.
There is no moving forward, brother. This train has stopped at the last stop, and we are getting off, bitch, because that shit, that over with. That shit over with when we go back to Denver, bro. Ain't no use in even making it come back down here. Stone Slosh with the 9.
I was just here for a quick second. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Appreciate you for pulling up.
Yeah, for sure. Stay blessed. People in the comments give money. Donos on donos. Stupid hoes.
Yeah, we ate good off of y'all money. I ain't gonna hold y'all when I was in Miami. Thank you, Stone Slosh with the $9.99. Don't know. He said no comment. I just want Shelton and Roy to cook Herro for 60 seconds. His fan need to walk the plank. Enjoy Portland. Stone Slosh, you're not gonna tell me what to do, even if you give me money. I'm not doing it. Thank you, Alex Shelton, for the $5, but I cook Herro for free. Thank you, Alex, again with the $5. Don't know. He said what I meant was if Bam is a max player, how is Riley looking at Gordon? Nah, but for real, Spo needs the heat to not have these guys ready. Spo needs heat for not having these guys ready. Yeah, Spo's finna get some heat. I think Spo's been outcoached in this series, and that's a problem for me. Todd the Kid with the $4.99. Don't know. Said Heat fans told me we didn't need Herro. Still proud of this run, though Denver is just the superior team. They will be the superior team with Tyler Herro too. Tyler Herro would be starting, and he would look like Duncan Robinson did on defense. Luke Apollon with the $4.99. Don't know. He said Jimmy doing his best Bam impression. He said he thinks he is a role player. I think Bam and Jimmy switch bodies. Bam playing aggressive and Jimmy playing passive. That is interesting. I want to talk about Spo. Spo has outcoached everybody that he's been pitted up against several times. I think the one time I seen him get outcoached was against Pop. Other times that he's lost in playoff series, you can argue either he didn't have enough talent or it's just, I don't know. But he doesn't have enough talent now, but it feels like he's made kind of like he's pushed the wrong buttons. In particular, I guess I'll give an example. For me, the defense has been befuddling. Why are we following Jamal Murray that far off of the screen with Bam Adebayo and just leaving Nikola Jovic open? Like, that is a game plan. Like, that's not Bam doing anything. That's Bam doing what he's told. Just I'm going to come to you. Like, I know that may be one gripe, but what's been your biggest gripe with the way Spo has moved throughout this series?
In the past, I've praised him. I'll start with the defense and what you just said, because there were a few plays where I swear to you, there were three guys on Jamal Murray. And listen, the man is good, but we don't need three dudes on him. Okay. Like where
not
they got
Nikola Jokic.
Forget Jokic. They got these, you got Aaron Gordon hitting shots tonight. You got three dudes open on the 3-point line. They're making them. He's making them. Bruce Brown's making them. And we're leaving them open each time because it's like, oh, we got to collapse on a Murray when he goes in the paint. No, we don't. Whatever he was, 5 for whatever. He's missing floaters. Let him take the shots. Like, it's almost a higher percentage shot to give somebody a wide open 3-pointer. Like, what? I just don't understand it. Like, if you were going to double team anybody in this series, and I don't really think we did it that much. I think it looked like we were trying to trap earlier in the game. And I was like, why are we doing? We're not good enough to trap. We can't leave somebody open. Like, we're just not, that's not our vibe on defense. And so I do think that was, like you said, like, instructed. Like, I don't think everybody's just taking it upon themselves to put three of them on Jamal Murray, but also like Spo just, I really questioned some of his decision making, and like, not everybody's going to agree. I don't understand the no Haywood Highsmith the last two games. I know you guys are going to make fun of me if you want to and say my agenda, this, that. Look, put him in for 5 minutes. If he's going to be a liability on offense or whatever he is, at least let him get some stops. I mean, we couldn't stop these guys tonight. Change it up a little. Why aren't we playing Kevin Love? I know not everyone is Kevin Love's biggest fan. He was playing fine. Keep him in the game or put him on the bench and put him back in. I don't understand the no minutes. Like, I appreciate not seeing a lot of Cody Zeller because I don't think that he's done enough to justify keeping him on the floor that long. But I'm just not. I don't get it. I'm not understanding like the adjustments, and it's like, you can blame Spo for so much. Like, I don't know where the line is. Like, I don't think he's telling, Jimmy to pass the ball every time he gets to the paint, or telling Bam to take floaters and little mid-range jump shots that aren't going in instead of going to the basket and going up. Like, some of that's not him, but what's obviously him is like who's coming in and out of the game. And it's like, he's pretty good on the fly, but it's like, why aren't we making the necessary adjustments? Why aren't we trying something else when something isn't working? Why aren't we capitalizing on Jokic being fucking out for 10 minutes? Like, those are the things I don't get. That's on him.
Yeah, I agree. Like, the rotation was the other thing that's been kind of pissing me off. I hate Seamus Highsmith. There's too much. I hate Seamus Highsmith. There's no secret about that between anybody. But I would have much rather him play over Strus. If Strus is going to miss every shot that he shoot, then why just put Seamus in there and let him play defense? He going to miss every shot he shoot too because he's sorry and he asked. But at least he is long. Like, that is – he does that, and he's guarded Murray. I don't know. I don't want to say he guarded him well. I don't think we've guarded Murray particularly well in this series. But he does a better job than what Caleb is doing. Like, and Caleb was a big part of the defensive plan for Murray anyway. Like, but Seamus has been better at it than him. So he deserves an opportunity to play. Max should be out the rotation. I've seen enough. I think Donald said it in the chat. Like, anytime he dribbles the ball more than 3 times, the whole possession goes to shit. And he has been doing that way too often, so I've seen a fucking enough. Shelton, let's come to you. What was your favorite, not favorite, but what's your smoke that you got with Spo right now?
It's honestly just the leash is too long. Like, it's the NBA Finals. Like, you are going to have to make in-game adjustments based off of who the players are and how they're playing. You can't let Max Strus play the entire first half and then bring him back in the third quarter when he's looked like shit. Like, you saw Duncan come in and give that instant offense as soon as he came in, and it changed the game, and we went on that run in the second quarter late, and we got back into it. We went down by 4. Jimmy missed 2 free throws. We should have been down by 2. But then you start Max in the third quarter again, and the first 5 minutes of the third quarter are atrocious. Like, I don't know. Spo is smarter than this. We know he's smarter than this. That's why it's so frustrating, because you give Gabe a short leash this game and sort of last game after he was really good the first 2 games. Why does Max get 4 games of god-awful play before you're like, okay, maybe now I'll stop playing him? It doesn't make any sense at all. I also think, to some degree, yes, like, Spo is limited in what he can do. But honestly, like, I'm not seeing anything from Caleb Martin either. Like, the first 2 games, he had 3 points each. He had 10 last game. He had 11 this game. But what he is giving you defensively is way worse than what he is giving you offensively. And that's surprising, because he's supposed to be the guy that was here for defense. And so when, we talked about this. We excused it a little bit during the Celtics series because he was putting up 20 points a game, and we were choosing to ignore it because he was a net positive. Ultimately, beautiful. I don't suspect any change of profession will be suiting Max more than checkout guy after this season. Jimmy said he was getting paid after the Chicago game. I don't think that's happening anymore. But back to my point, we have too many guys that are like, you need guys to give you both sides of the ball in the finals. That's how you win the finals. Like, yes, some guys are known for one thing. Other guys are known for offense, defense. Duncan has been like surprisingly decent on defense. Caleb has been awful on defense. Max has been awful on offense. You need these guys to string together both sides of the ball for the possessions there. And it's just like, you're not getting it from anyone. It's like Bam is the only dude that's out there hustling as much, like every single possession. He's giving you the great defense every single time. And the offense is suspect sometimes, but the aggression is there. Jimmy walking through the game. So it's like, I don't know what he does other than shorten the leashes, right?
Yeah.
But
it's
even
like Bam's defense, though. Bam's defense doesn't feel as impactful because he's guarding Jokic.
Right. And that's fair, because Jokic is, putting up 27 on efficient shooting, but like Jokic shot 63% from the field during the regular season. And he's only shooting 50% versus Bam. So like it looks bad, but the numbers support that he's doing a decent job.
Bam is playing excellent on defense, and I will give you that. The offensive end, look, bro, Bam has scored 20 plus in every game of the finals. Anytime that you get 20 points a game from Bam, on top of like he had an 11 rebound game today, had a 17 rebound game last game. Like Bam has been our best player, bro. Like, I don't know, but I just got smoked for what Spo's doing right now, bro. It's killing me because I feel like these adjustments should be like easy to see. TJ, what smoke you got for Spo?
Honestly, it's really just the rotation stuff, and it's not even the rotation necessarily. It's just okay. I wasn't mad at the trap in Murray thing. Like, well, let me say that I don't like giving up Nikola. I don't like Nikola Jokic getting wide open shots. I'll say that, but for what it's worth, like the Nikola Jokic minutes weren't as like detrimental as the Jamal Murray plus bench minutes. They killed us when it was just Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon at the 5. They were killing us. When Jokic was in, we were going on runs and everything like that, and it proved out all the way until the end of the game when Jokic is on the bench in foul trouble and they go on that crazy run with Aaron Gordon at the 5. So, like, yes, giving up wide open threes to Nikola Jokic is not good, but he didn't shoot that well. He had a bad game for a Jokic standard. So, yes, they gave up a lot of threes, but if you don't want to be chasing Jamal Murray out to half court, put in Highsmith. At the very least, he's gonna get that boy hell. And Jamal Murray is a good enough player to get his shot off against whoever. We've seen him put shots on Bam head. It don't matter. But at the very least, Highsmith gonna make that boy work. So like Jamal Murray, yeah. Jamal Murray should see one-on-one coverage, and if he lights up Haywood Highsmith, you tip your cap, bro. But giving up wide open shots to Jokic or letting him play 4-on-3. Like, it's just you giving unnecessary advantages, and that's the one thing you don't want to do against such a good team, is to make it easy for them. They know where the help is coming from. They know where this is coming from. Their offense is already hard enough to stop. You can't give them easy looks. So that's my main issue. I wasn't too annoyed by the trapping. I wasn't too annoyed by, even Cody Zeller being out there for the limited minutes that he was, because he was somewhat effective, although his offense is pathetic. Strus, y'all know Spo is stubborn when it comes to, how he plays his dude. So Strus is going to have a long leash. Gabe Vincent was more so in foul trouble, so that's why he was seeing the bench more so than anything. Like, it's just, I wish he was a little more flexible, but like it's the way he's always been. So it's hard to be like, why isn't he doing this when he's been the same way the entire time? And he's been brilliant. So if we're going to give him credit for being brilliant, every other time when he's doing the same shit that he always does, we can't, be like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you making this adjustment when he's just being the same guy now? I don't think he's necessarily gotten out coached this series. I just think he hasn't, from what I can see, from my vantage point, he hasn't maximized the asset that he does have, the weapons that he does have with Highsmith and getting Duncan in there early, playing Duncan more minutes. Like, he hasn't maximized that. So that's my biggest issue with Spo versus him actually getting, out coached by Malone.
But that's Spo's biggest strength, though, is maximizing the talent on his roster. If he's not doing that, then he's not doing his job, which means he's getting out coached to me. Because Mike Malone is, whatever that man's name is, he's doing the same thing, which is nothing, letting Jamal Murray and Jokic run high pick and roll and let them make all the decisions. Like, he's just going with that. Jess, I know you got to bounce, so give me your final thoughts before you go.
No, my last thing, like, on that note, like, however you feel about him, like, at least you put in Haywood, you put in Duncan, like, they're going to try. And it's like, I don't want to go outside. I'm tired of seeing, like, people that are just too comfortable with the minutes that they're getting or thinking, like, oh, we're always going to be good. I'm tired of the let's drink wine and beer and chill and vibe. Like, it's not time to vibe. The season's on the line. It's been on the line. We needed this game tonight. We didn't get it. Nobody was out there playing crazy. But you know what? At least you put those guys in, and whether they're fighting for a contract or playing time or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. At least they're going to try. And, like, I'd rather see that and go out like that than watch Jimmy on the court, like, looking like this. Like, I'm over it. So
yeah,
I'll leave
I
it
think
that.
all right, appreciate it, Jess. You have a good night. Go tell whoever it is happy birthday, unless they're white, then I don't care. But but yeah, I think I agree with the overarching point, which is yes, the way it needs to be. I think I agree with the overarching point, which is I just want to see motherfuckers give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to see the team give a shit. I don't really have anything schematic that they can do. I don't have anything more that they could, like, of course, I hate the little following Jamal Murray thing, but if Spo thinks that's what's best, then cool. But at least fucking try, bro. Like, it just don't look like they trying. So I want to know if you guys have any adjustments that you think can be made to help us out of this next game. Shelton, let's start with you, bro. Do you think there's any adjustment that can be made from this game to the next that could help Miami kind of punch back in the series?
Before I get my adjustment, I just got to address the comments here.
Sure.
Are you guys actually watching the game? Like, do you actually think Bam has been trash? Like, granted, he was pretty bad in the Celtics series, and everyone's running their mouth on Twitter and just blowing up all over the place. TJ mentioned this a couple streams ago. You guys are fucking loud as shit when Bam is trash, but you suddenly expect him to guard the best player in basketball and give you 35 and 6 assists and 15 rebounds. It's disgusting. He's been our finals MVP to this point in the series. He's been the only one that has shown up all 4 games aside from Duncan Robinson. I don't know what you guys want anymore. You guys want him to be like Hakeem Olajuwon, and he's not, and that's just not good enough for you. So ultimately, like, that's why you're in the comments making your comments about stupid ass shit, and you can stay there. So my adjustment for the next game, I gotta see. Yes, Bam is literally the only reason we haven't been blown out. Going back to that for one quick second. Jokic is shooting 50% versus Bam. He's shooting 70% versus every other person that has guarded them this series. You want someone else to defend him? By all means. Do you want to trade Bam for KD? By all means. Go ahead. See how that works out. We would have already lost the series. It would have been a 4-0 sweep. The adjustment I need to see for next game. Max Strus cannot touch the court. In fact, don't even let him get on the plane. Leave him in Miami and tell him to shoot 5,000 jump shots until he makes them in a row. And then he can leave the gym. And if they get back For game 6, then we will consider playing him. I don't want to see Max Strus on the court anymore. Duncan Robinson should start. I need Caleb Martin to find his defense. He has to find his defense. Or give me a 20. I'll ignore the defense again if you give me 20. These dudes got us here, so now we are reliant on you. We don't have another choice.
Gabe?
Yeah, Gabe was great the first 2 games. Kind of got fucked on some shitty foul calls in game 3, but he was pretty shit tonight. Last thing I need, Jimmy Butler. Please. I'm talking to you right now. Please. Make your impact felt. Score 20 in the first fucking half. Set the tone. Lay it out on the line. This could be your last game of the season. This could be your last chance ever at a finals. I need to see you diving for every single 50-50 ball. I need to see you sprinting up and down the court, even if there's not a fucking chance in hell that you're getting the stop. Put everything, every ounce of energy on the line, because it's over if you don't.
It's over if you do. Just being fucking real with you, but it's going. At least we can get. I'm not gonna do the moral victory thing, but some motherfucker could get some moral victory out of that. Want to thank Alex again with the $5 donut. He said, "I know how to spell Herro's name. From this day on, he will be known as Herro. Not in my narrative. He won't be. He said his name will be Portland's very own. I'd rather clean my ass with his face than Charmin. That's how soft he is."
My brother in Christ, don't ever
Come on now.
say that about another man. Seek God.
That's some shit that you find on Pornhub, page 163.
Weird ass,
like this.
weird ass
Come on. I'm telling you, bro. Weird
Yeah,
ass.
Zion donations.
Come on now. Appreciate it, JGB. Respect with the $4.99. Don't know. He said, well, I got to be a little optimistic, and that's the end of that comment. Thank you, Just the Bless with the $1.99. Don't know. He said, also acknowledge that refs gave us this one. The refs wasn't as bad tonight. The refs wasn't bad at all tonight. Like, I expected much worse from Scott Foster. Oh, they say page 176, actually. Oh, my bad. That's where you find that kind of shit at? My bad. Block him from sending donations. That will never happen on this network. Anybody want to give me money, it will be taken. Fuck is you talking about? Let's go to the next. Oh, TJ, I'm sorry. Did I ask you?
Oh, my only adjustment would be James Rodarius Butler. I need you to show up. I need you to come to Denver prepared. Fuck the coffee. Fuck. I don't want to see you in big face merch. You better come in there with a jailhouse suit on, ready to break out, brother. I need you to show up like you ain't never showed up before. I don't care about the bubble. You better die on the court. You better lose everything you got in order for us to win this damn game, because that's the only adjustment I need to see. I don't care about the defense. I don't care about nobody else making those shots. I need 22 to show up. That's it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm with you. I don't want to see no big face merch. I want to see homeless bubble Jimmy walking through the arena. Undo them braids, nigga. Like, take them shits out. Take them out, bro. Bring back.
Wear a suit and tie. Put the suit and tie on.
Don't you dare wear ripped jeans and a tank top. I need that motherfucker from GTA 5 out there. Like, I do not want Jimmy Butler looking like a human being before he comes to this game, bro. I need that desperation. Go back to your 13-year-old roots. I need you to look homeless. That's what I need from you right now. I need you to sleep outside tonight, my boy. I can't hold you. I can't. You don't need to know what luxury feel like. Sleep in the park in Perrine, by the way. Just go over there to Perrine and go and sleep outside over there. Get robbed once or twice or something so you can come back into a game, bro. Like, I can't, bro. I need Jimbo. I need that Jimbo, bro. Because that dog is not in this guy who we got out here right now, bro. Like, I ain't seen dog Jimbo in a minute, and that's what we need. And it's like we can keep asking for it, but look, bro, like, we probably ain't gonna get it. we probably ain't gonna get it. So next thing you know, we gonna be out here after the game. Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? But next thing you know, we gonna be out here. U-Haul trucks, Louis Vuitton bags. We're off to see the wizard. Bitch, we finna carry your ass up out of here, bro. It's over with. So we're gonna go ahead and
Wizards.
Come on now. Harrison, get on the machine. But no, let's go ahead and talk about this next game because we fucking have to. Yes, indeed. T go crazy. That's who we need, bro. We need that boy. Let's go ahead and let's go to Professor Shupman, the boyfriend. And look, bro, he made me come watch. I got this hat while I was there, by the way. I got it from the store inside the arena. I want to take it back. I want my money.
That boy Dickie, he got.
Come on,
he got you.
Come on now. They got me good too, TJ. Big cash to get out there and watch us get smoked off the fucking court, bro. God, the boy feeling good, Shupman.
No, and while we're at it, I want to see Fro Gabe again at least one more time before the season's done.
Now.
I think that might be a recipe.
Fro Bam would be nice.
Fro Bam, he needs to grow it a little more, so it might take him some time, but I think Gabe has it locked in the cornrows there, but I don't feel good. I think this shit's over. They have been played off the court in 3 of the 4 games. And honestly, the game that they won, that shit could have very easily gotten out of hand. This shit could have already been over. They are teetering because Duncan Robinson and Bam Adebayo decided to show up to work. And that's basically it. I don't feel good. I do feel good about transaction season starting relatively soon. One thing we are famous for on the basement is trying to trade every single motherfucker on this roster, and I guarantee we will be doing that. We will be doing that in under a week, possibly by Tuesday. Tuesday stream, trade machine is getting fired up. Everyone's coming to work.
Did you say Tuesday? You say? Ain't that game
Monday post game. Monday post game.
Monday fucking evening. I will be trading this whole roster. You ain't got to wait on me. Believe me, I will not be holding you long. I'm getting motherfuckers the fuck up out of here. I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing. I'm packing Chris Quinn ass up. Just because he look confused. Bring me Dan Craig back. We won championships with Dan Craig. Come on, bro. I'm about to get this. TJ, the one feeling good?
You know, as much as it pains me to do this.
Okay.
The boy is feeling sensational. The Miami Heat are about to make history, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, it's 35-1. It's 35-1 when a team is down 3-1. But I'm not letting go of the rope. 35-2 on the way. We coming back down from 3-1. Don't care. That Serbian ankle cooked. You know, Jamal Murray, he can't beat a trap. Aaron Gordon, he going to have to show me again. Bruce Brown, you going to have to show me again. I am not moved at all. Backpack Jimbo, you better show up because if not, I'm making my way to your home. You better guard your house with heavy security. But I need you to show up because we ain't dead yet. You can't kill us. So until they get 4 wins, I'm not moved. Heat in 7. They win in game 5. 111-106. Let's go, man.
Come on, man. Listen, guys. I'm not like TJ. You feel me? I'm not like TJ. Damn, you got me before I got myself. You feel me? Listen, I know what the reality is of this next game. You feel me? But y'all know the boy has made it a trend to lie to y'all. And so since this may be my last opportunity to do so, I got one more in the chamber. Then he about to blow that shit out. Fuck is you talking about? Hit it 7, bitch ass niggas. I don't have no rationale because I have not seen anything to support this. And I'm actually losing hope and faith by the second. I am in the dumps. But please, give me one more. I've been fucking enjoying doing the post-game shows, and I want to do another one. Heat is 7. Goddamn, I don't know how we gonna get this done, bro. Please, Jimmy. Please. Please, bro. Don't go outside, bro. If y'all gonna go out, don't go outside, bro. But I ain't got nothing for y'all. I ain't got no more lies in me to kind of like justify that shit. That shit is not happening. Like, we are finna get stomped because they don't want to come back to Miami for the flight. So thank you guys in the comments as always for joining the show, making it much more fun than it would have been without you. Thank you to my panelists, Jess, who left early, Bubba, who left early, Alex, who stayed for his full shift, so he getting Jess check, and of course Cain TJ, who was getting Bubba check anyway. And we got my boy Justin on the back on the 1s and 2s. We'll see y'all for the possibly last game of the season. Play the video, Justin.
Oh yeah.